Good morning, everybody. Well, I'm over here this morning helping Fred. We're getting some silage chopped for him, getting it delivered in, and about the time we get one emptied up, it seems like he's pretty well got another one full. He went ahead and bought another trailer, as did I. He's got mismatched trailers. He said he didn't have enough money to buy two of the same, which, understandable, no big deal. Long as I can keep ahead of him just enough, it'll be all right. But yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting. We're getting it done. His silage actually ripened up. His corn, I should say, ripened up just a hair bit faster than mine. So he kind of got lucky on that regard. And we finally got CBs installed in all of his equipment. We've been working on that a little bit. But today is a day to get his silage done. And then I think a little bit later this month, my corn will be just at the right time for me to do the same thing, and we're gonna basically trade places. So today I'm just following him and helping him out by running wagons to and from. That way he gets full trailers and doesn't have to stop, you know. It works out for both of us, really. Just makes it a lot easier. But it looks like we are almost done here. Okay, come over here. Don't want to waste his fuel and his white, so we'll just turn it off after each run. And let's go see what part of the field he's in now. Oh, he's clear down there. So, yep, we just run out there when he gets full. Then we switch it out. Hey, Fred, you got your ears on?
Yes, sir.
How full are you?
Looking at about 15, maybe 16%.
Oh, well, I guess this is the smaller cart. It takes a lot less time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Open it up a little more. I don't have quite enough clearance on the ends, and I don't want to have too sharp a return for you or me for the buggies and such.
Sure, I understand that completely. Makes perfect sense. Looks like you're looking at a pretty good yield here. Or at least that's what I'm seeing so far.
I think so.
Or at least that's what I'm guessing, you know. I don't know for sure. I haven't really taken a chance to see. But this will be the second one that I've run in, and you've barely scratched the surface of this field.
Yeah. I do have a little bit more corn on that property I bought, so I mean I've got some backup, but depending on how much we get out of here, I may just harvest it.
Yeah.
It all kind of depends on how much silage we get out of here, if I'm going to get enough or not.
Yeah, that's true. Well, at least you ain't got that little Minneapolis we pulled out of the nettles anymore, do you?
Yeah, I do agree with that.
And you were telling me something. I haven't seen it yet, and I've meant to ask you. You got a new combine, you said?
Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure what took place, other than I had a catastrophic breakdown that it was a big enough of a breakdown that the dealership told me that they didn't think it was worth fixing.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of running through the field, and matter of fact, I was harvesting wheat over there when it happened, and heard kind of a thunk and a couple real loud bangs, and it just kind of stopped dead in its tracks, and it was going nowhere fast.
Oh my.
But yeah, they gave me a lead on. They kind of helped me out, and I had to travel to go pick it up, but I actually got, uh, oh, I can't tell you the exact year, but I ended up picking up a New Holland combine, one of the older ones.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, that works. Long as it
Yeah,
runs.
it does. It runs pretty good. I finished up the rest of my wheat harvest with it, and they helped me out, and we did a pretty good service job on it.
Well, that's a good deal. I'm glad to hear that. That will definitely be important. Of course, you know, the 8820 took a dump on us, and well, my viewers have already seen what I got, but I don't think you've been over there to see that yet. I got you a real sweetheart of a combine to run, let me tell you.
Okay.
Tomorrow I'll have to show it to you. It's a Massey Ferguson 9670. I believe that's the right number.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'll definitely need to look at that.
But yeah, we'll have to deal with that here tomorrow. But how you looking now?
70%.
70? All right. Well, I'm going to start coming by and follow you then if you're at 70%. We want to make sure we keep you emptied up.
Alrighty.
Boy, it's going to be a little tight through here, everybody. But I think we can make it, because if Fred could make it through here with the machine and not take out any corn, I certainly can too. Boy, he's got kind of a tight field down here, but looks like he's doing a pretty good job of keeping it under cover and under wraps. Got a nice stand of corn though. If I do say so myself, if you remember, we planted this corn for him, and it came up very nice. I won't say it's my, you know, I didn't magically make the corn. We just planted it for him, but it does look very, very good. It does look extremely good. Boy, it's such a nice field. Yeah, it kind of slopes down towards that pond, but it really is a nice, nice field. And it just looks like Fred is just a chopping away to beat his heart out there. I don't think you guys have ever seen his little field chopper. It's a real nice New Holland field chopper. It does a good job of getting the job done. But I guess I'm going to time lapse our little experience here, and I'll see you guys here in just a little while. Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, we're just kind of sitting here watching Fred do his thing. Boy, he must be in some really good corn because last year I helped him and he took that whole top field up there and it barely filled his silo, but I need to let him know. Hey Fred, got your ears on?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I just want to let you know, after that trailer you're filling right now, you're going to be well over 100,000 deep.
Oh my. Yeah, then after I fill this, let's just hold off. That's all I was looking for was about 100,000.
That's enough to feed your cattle?
It should.
Okay.
We had about 80,000 last year, and I don't have a whole lot more cattle. Just a handful more calves is all.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll go park your trailer over here in the shed, and I'll come get that trailer from you when you're ready.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'll make another pass down real quick, and I'll leave it there.
All right, that sounds like a plan. And I'll help you get everything cleaned up, and maybe we can run over and we'll go look at that field that I rented since you haven't had a chance to really look at it.
Alrighty.
And, oh, you said you were going to show me your combine. I want to see that new combine.
Yeah, it's a pretty sharp combine. I like it.
All righty. Well, we'll do that here after I spend 3 months backing this into the shed.
I love these trailers, except for that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. If you're not on top of them, they'll get on top of you.
Yeah.
So, alrighty. Well, I'll get this done, and I'll be over there and get you situated.
Alrighty, I appreciate it.
You betcha. All right, everybody. Well, with my inept backing skills here, I'm going to back this up into Fred's shed just to kind of give it cover. There we go. Right up against the wall. That ought to be good. I don't think he has any more bales to put in here. Perfect. Okay. We'll go get his trailer. His other trailer, that is. And we will get it run through and emptied out. We'll help him get stuff put away. Oh, looks like he's just going to bring it right up here. So all I got to do is pull it in. Well, that works out good. Boy, man, you talk about good corn. I sure hope my corn is even half as good as Fred's was. That was amazing. I am overly impressed with how good his corn has been. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll roll up here and get this one rolled off. Oh, too far. Yeah, I'm sure the white would love to have a little break. Of course, it's not really stressing that white out too much. It doesn't have a lot to do when it comes to unloading. But I'll go ahead and get this unloaded, and I'll see you guys back over at the farmyard as we get things organized and situated. All right, everybody, we got everything backed in there, and I'm going to go put this away, run and grab the white. Fred's over there putting some stuff away. We're going to put this in his forward shed up here. And see if we can just... Oh, he's going to get the doors for me so I can back her in there. A little bit more. There we go. That looks pretty decent. Alrighty, Mr. Fred. Well, I did a good job once again, it looks like. I got to go get the white and get it up here because it's still over there running.
Well, I was gonna ask, do you want me to go grab it? You can go back there in the machine shed back there and take a peek of that combine.
Yes, yeah, I'll do that. Alrighty. I'll go have a look at it here real quick. I'll let you go get the white.
Alrighty, sounds like a plan with me.
Okie doke. Well, we'll go look at his combine here real quick while he gets his white and gets it put away. Looked like that white was kind of getting close to service, I believe. Of course, he uses it quite... Oh, good Lord, look at that header. Boy, that's a big corn header. That's a nice one. Quite a bit bigger than the Gleaner, by all means. And then, yeah, real nice. Boy, that's a big header. Another one. I think that's probably, what, 24 foot? Yeah, I'd say, yeah, that's about 24 foot. Wow. Must be a pretty good sized machine. Boy, he's got it real nice here. He has really taken time and organized his shed well. You know, there's that New Holland he was just using, but this is his new combine. You know, we came by the other day and he was busy, but let's hop over that. A TR89 twin rotor. And looks like rear wheel assist even. Wow, very nice. Let's see, hop up in here and have a look. Wow, it's clean. Look at that floorboard. The interior is spotless. I mean, this is nice. And see, hour meter, hour. Well, I don't know how many hours are on it without starting it, and the key ain't in here, so I'm not going to do anything I shouldn't. But yeah, I imagine. Oh, doesn't look like a lot of damage. You can see where he used it to finish up. But I'd be curious to know how many hours are on it. That's a nice combine. Man, that's a nice combine. See, I think I saw him over here in this shed. Oh, maybe he got her all closed up already. Well, nope, he ain't in here. Okay, well, let's... Oh, there he is. There he is. All right, we'll walk down there towards him here. Boy, Mr. Fred, that is a snazzy-dazzy combine, bud.
Yeah, honestly, I feel spoiled.
Yeah, well, compared to the Gleaners, that's a snazzy combine.
Well, the Gleaners weren't really treating me all that bad. I was getting along pretty decent. And
well, I didn't mean it like they were a bad combine. I was just meaning it's a good looking combine overall, and it has rear wheel assist.
yeah, that was definitely, yeah, it caught me off guard a little bit, but it was a lot nicer than I was kind of informed of, so I couldn't say no.
Well, I don't blame you, man. That was really, really nice. Shall we go have a look at that field, or do you have stuff you want to get put away first before we go?
Nah, the only thing left to put away is that four-wheel drive and the cultivator there, but it can sit out for a little bit. There's no harm in that.
Alrighty, well, let's run down to my, you'll get a ride in my new Kubota. It's, boy, it's something else, let me tell you.
Alrighty.
I picked it up. I was doing a tour of the countryside, picked it up at the dealership over here, the new Kubota dealership, and yeah, we'll see how she runs here. And now it is a little noisy when you get up to speed, but it is a nice running little machine. Boy, I still can't believe about that corn. That was amazing.
Yeah, that caught me off guard. It did quite well.
Yes,
We were
it
both
did.
well, we were both anticipating that that entire thing might do what I did off that one cornfield last year, and I was sorely mistaken, wasn't I?
Yes, well, I was too. I thought maybe we'd have to get your other cornfield involved as well. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I did too, but that just means that I got that much more that I can use that combine for.
Yep, that's right.
It'll be kind of interesting. That combine, believe it or not, the gentleman I picked it up from, well, is so what had actually happened with that whole thing is the dealership over here didn't really have anything, but he said he has a buddy that works for another dealership out of town, and said that he just had a new trailer that he wanted to show me, and it was actually that combine there.
I'll be darned.
But he didn't have a corn head. They had to do some searching and they found that corn head for me. So I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll do just fine, but I've never ran it. The only time it's actually been hooked up to that combine is when I pulled it off the trailer.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how that corn, I mean, you're actually going to get to use it this year at least.
I agree.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Have you noticed how many farmers have left their fields go to withering down?
Yeah, I actually came up here to look at that other field of mine, and I noticed that this field to our right here is all withered up.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It just
Yeah.
seems so odd to me that we have that problem.
Yeah, a lot of people are letting it go to waste, and that's an awful lot of waste. Not just a little bit, but that's a whole bunch, because that's a big field.
Yes, it is. Boy, look at your corn over here. Look how tall your corn is over here. My word.
Yeah, well, let's not try driving in there. We'll get lost.
No joke. I mean, that's clear over the top of my head. And yours too. Wow,
Yeah.
I bet that's going to be a darn good crop. I just cannot believe that. Let's pick an ear and have a look at it, shall we?
Sounds good to me. Go right ahead.
Boy, that looks really, look how fat them kernels are. Are you sure you didn't have this irrigated when we weren't looking?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Wow. Well,
But
gee,
remember,
Christmas.
we did have that issue when we were spreading lime and fertilizer and stuff on all this. Remember, it was holding water down in the bottom, so maybe this ground just kind of
might have a
retains
good,
moisture.
real good moisture base on it. Yeah, it very well could. It very well could. Well, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and cut for just a little bit, save our battery, and I'll see you over at the middle farm. All right, here we are at the middle farm here. I just realized Fred and I haven't been here together in quite a while, but I was here recently, and Fred, I got something to show you.
Alrighty.
Open the door here. Do you notice anything that's a little different in here?
Well, I see a couple things. I see the little pickup you got her all nice, tidied up, and fixed up.
Yeah.
But the thing that's really catching my eye is the nice International over here.
Yeah, that was the replacement for the 4320. I came across this thing at the dealership. Somebody traded it in, super low hours. I think it, well, let's hop up here and have a look, shall we? $90.7 on this old of a tractor. It was just a steal. And the 4320 had, I think about 130 hours on it, but it was starting to develop a rod knock. And
Yeah.
before it gave up, I decided, you know what? We're going to do something different. Now, I know it's an international, but we're going to make it work. And it's just going to have to pull that green machine over there in the corner. That's all there is to it.
There's no complaints about it. That's a pretty tractor.
Yes, it is. And you can tell it has been well maintained. If you look there, that alternator is almost brand new. The exhaust pipes has got black on it. Now, either they painted it. I imagine they've kept it up and like painted as they fix things. Batteries are brand new in it. And over here on this side, well, even the ether can's brand new. They put a brand new ether can. All the hoses and connectors are new. I mean, you just don't find a tractor that looks like that in that good a condition at this age.
Oh, I agree.
So it cost me just a little bit to swap, but I think it'll do us good over the long run. And that's
I
something
agree.
we're going to have to get to planting these trees here soon, Fred. I've been down here watering them, keep them good, and I'll roll the truck out in the sun. I haven't done it today. We might do that. You want to hop in the truck and just drive it out there in the sun for these trees?
Well, I've never actually drove this pickup. I think I'm going to let you do it, if you don't mind.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess I did drive it back here, didn't I? I mean, it's
Yes,
just
you did.
standard stick shift, but we'll get to her here. That ought to work. We'll just leave her sitting out here. Ain't nobody gonna run away with this old piece of junk. Might run away with our trees, but not that vehicle.
Oh, I agree.
But, well, let's go across the street here and let's have a look at our, well, my rented field. That's a doozy. Now, last time I was down here, it was just planted and there wasn't much to see, but boy, I sure hope this time that's really grown up. I hope it's sprout. Well, yeah, I can tell it's sprouted from here. Looks good, too.
Holy moly.
Yeah, it's going to be a big field for us, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
Yeah, it's sprouting up real nice. This canola looks good. Can't believe the old boy planted canola and bailed on him, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. But, yeah, I think we're going to have our work cut out for us on this field. That's for darn sure.
I
Man.
agree with you on that. How
Wow.
many acres is this field? This is massive.
Oh my. I will have to look it up. I think it's, I think 71 acres on this side, and then there's another 60 or 70 acres on the other side. There's a little ditch up there that kind of runs down a ways. So, yeah, it's not much a divider, but boy, it's big.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, did you hear that the co-op up here, somebody bought the old co-op and restored it?
You know, I got a little letter in the mail talking about that.
Yeah, I was surprised. Ooh, that's a big bump back here. I was totally surprised by that. I expected this building would fall down and Boy, they fixed them up really nice. Yeah, look at that. They fixed up these old seed and fertilizer sheds, put in a new scale house, and I don't know if they just refreshed the tin or what, but yeah, real nice new co-op. Well, old new co-op. And, oh, have you ever been up here and went down the little river road?
No, I haven't.
Well, I did the other day. I talked to the preacher, and he told me this is a public trail down to the river, so I got to show you this. It's pretty darn neat.
Alrighty.
It's a little goopy over here. That rain we had here a while back, you know, these trees don't let no light through, so kind of sloshing around here, but good thing, oh, we'll stay to this side. Good thing we're in this vehicle. Ooh, that's a big one. I wouldn't want to take the little red pickup. I think we'd get stuck.
Yeah, I do agree with you on that.
Whoa, somebody has a campsite down here. I'll be darned.
I'll be dang.
Yeah, I didn't know about this little river trail down here. You know, we won't disturb their campsite. Oh, they even got a canoe. But yeah. Oh, there's even a game tower over there. To your left there, Fred.
Oh, yeah, there is.
But yeah, this is, I did not know about this until I was talking to the pastor the other day, and he said, yep, they put this in down here on the river. Oh, I bet you this is, I bet you this camp site is for the pastor and his family. I almost bet you. I didn't think about it because he comes down here, he said, all the time. So, yeah. Well, I'll tell you, it's quite the amount of changes and some hidden things I didn't even know existed. Of course, I don't think I've been up and down, well, this road headed over to the east, but once or twice, and I was not in a very good mood to be looking around, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Boy, this is bumpy. Good thing we're in the Kubota. Gee.
I agree with you on that.
Whoa. Well, we'll head east, and I guess we're going to head her for home. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to head back to Fred's place and see you here after a bit. Well, looks like Fred's getting this all backed in here. That looks like a new cultivator. I might have to ask him about that. I didn't even notice that earlier. I'll wonder what happened to his Alice Chalmers. We'll have to ask him after it gets her backed in here. Boy, he's got that down to an art form in that shed, let me tell you. Kind of got everything right where he wants it. Boy, that's, I'll tell you, that's a pretty good job right there. He's almost, you know, I think he's getting to be a pretty darn good professional when it comes to this stuff. You know? We'll let him get it backed in here. Yeah, we made it back. He decided he's going to put this away, and I told him I'd watch and see. We'll get this door for him, and that way he can come out. Hey, Mr. Fred. Well, you're getting darn good at that, let me tell you.
I appreciate it.
Well, I like how you got everything packed in there all nice and neat. Looks darn good. Let me tell you, that looks darn good.
Yeah, it took a lot of practice. I won't tell you how many hours. I'd
Well,
be I'd be embarrassed, but there's been several hours of practice.
that might
But I
happen. Yes,
appreciate
yeah.
it.
I noticed you don't have the Alice anymore. You got a sunflower now.
Yeah, so that was another one of the series of unfortunate events. That that Alice Chalmers cultivator was doing a wonderful job. I mean, it had a little issue with that one hydraulic cylinder leaking a little bit, and
Yeah.
it settled down some. And then uh yeah, then a big thing happened.
Oh.
Yeah, got into some ground where, and I might be wrong, so don't quote me on it,
Oh, okay.
but got into some ground that I swear has been some of that no-till stuff that some people like to preach about,
Right.
and it got to pulling really, really hard, and I, instead of raising it up some or anything like that, I just gave the tractor a little bit more fuel, and it broke all sorts of stuff on that cultivator.
Oh my. Well,
Uh,
what broke some of the tines off, or did you lose the hitch altogether?
it broke a pretty fair amount, probably close to, I don't know, maybe 10-15% of all the tines off of it, and
Oh my word.
I got ready to start replacing it, and then I started finding cracks in the frame and cracks here and there, and
Well, and
the
that wasn't a brand new cultivator. I
no,
mean, I guess it was probably due for a little bit of a replacement.
yeah.
That's not terrible. Oh, I meant to ask you, what'd you think of the trailer backing down there I did for you?
You need to share your secrets with me. That is pretty darn spiffy.
Yeah, that's, I learned that years ago how to do those, that style of tandem trailer as far, or well, wagon style trailer. Man, those are, when you first start out, the main thing is to keep right on top of that tongue and keep it as straight as possible. And as soon as you start a turn, you better be prepared to get out of it. That's all it is.
Yeah, I haven't quite mastered it.
It's definitely an art form, that's for sure. Well, Fred, I think I'm going to go back to my farm and set up a few things for when it is time to do my corn. And like I said, I'll give you a holler, and we'll kind of go from there. How's that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to head back to the house then, and I'm glad we got you at least got your stuff taken care of, and we'll holler at you as soon as we get her done, or get ready to get her done.
Alrighty, I appreciate it.
You betcha.
And also, again, thank you for the help today. That was huge. That saved a
Oh,
lot of time.
oh yeah. You'd still be, if you were just running them all by yourself, you'd be out there for a long time. I know how that goes.
Yes, sir.
But alrighty. Well, we'll catch you later, Mr. Fred.
Alrighty, sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, everybody, we'll leave Fred to his wares for the day. We're glad to help him out. And yeah, it's going to be kind of nice for him. He's actually going to have some ground to harvest with his new combine, corn-wise. So that's a positive. I think we'll take the back road. Sheriff's been watching that main road lately, and I don't want to get ticketed for running a ute up and down it. Well, anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.